Alrighty, folks, we are heading into game 3 of Kamatashi versus Sudo. We do see a subtle switch up here on the side of Kamatashi. Are we going to see this Slow King come out? Or are we going to see a similar team? We got a Kowtow Cleave possibility on the side as well. And the same team coming out on the side of Sudo with a possible switch up in hand. We do have the Weavile tapping in and the Slow King on the side of Kamatashi with Diamond Head and Aerodactyl landing on the field as the same start for Sudo. A pretty strong start indeed. Great at countering some of these early game shenanigans and also taking some of these berries right off the field. We do have a fake out not going to land onto Burb, going to be pretty crucial. No more fake out on the field. Knockoff is going to land onto that Slow King, and that leftover is going to be crucial tapping off of him, but a Trick Room is going to be landing. You got to think, though, that is going to put this Weavile in a crucial position, given that he is probably the fastest one on the field, but we are given this strong Psychic type on the side of Gladio. You never know what can come out. He is going to tap. We see the man himself tap in, and another knockoff tapping in. A Lumberry going away. Going to be huge, taking away these berries on the field. Although we still have the unnerve. Triple Axle doing a critical damage, taking out this Aerodactyl early. No Tailwind going to be landing for the side of Sudo. But those knockoffs still doing massive damage. You got to think there is quite a bit of damage still on the side of Kamatashi. We have that Mega Kangaskhan flying back onto the field, folks. Going to be doing massive damage. Are we going to be taking out the King Gambit or the Weavile? A Sucker Punch is going to be landing onto that Kangaskhan, doing a decent amount of damage. Encore not going to affect him. Drain Punch landing, however, doing massive damage, and that recovery going to be massive for this Kangaskhan. And it double tapped! I forgot the Mega double tapped! The Tifa is gone off the field. That is going to be massive. However, Triple Axle going to land onto this Diamond Head. Going to be doing big damage, folks. But it is not going to be enough to take him out, however. That Trick Room playing a little bit of a game here. But we do see the Slow King come back on the field. We have 2 more turns of status effect on that trick. Folks, it is getting tense in the stadium. We are going to see a retreat onto that with Lizard Wizard coming onto the field. A withdraw on the Weavile as well. Stunting a little bit of time on this trick. We do have a Sandstream landing onto the field. A Rain Dance countering this turn. Going to be massive, given you do want that Sandstream on this Tyranitar. A Poison going to be doing a lot to stunt that damage there onto the Lizard Wizard. However, that heal is going to be doing a little bit to negate that poison damage. Folks, the Slow King is doing a little dance. We see a Mega coming out on the side of Kamatashi. It is going to reignite that sand stream onto the field. A sludge bomb landing onto the Lizard Wizard. But that knockoff going to be landing again, doing pretty decent damage onto that Slowking. A Rock Slide going to attack. It's going to miss the Lizard Wizard. That is massive, keeping this Lizard alive this turn. And the Thunder is going to land. Still keeping that Gladio super low, but not enough. But the Sandstream is going to buff him out. And that does do massive damage to that Lizard Wizard. And the poison is also going to be enough to take down the Wizard himself. But you gotta think, folks. We got some potential on the field. We got that boy Marn out here. Marn in the cut versus this T-Tar and this Weavile. Pressure being exerted onto the field. 100% on both of these Mons. We have fake out potential on both sides. But no more trick. Fake out is going to land onto that Kangaskhan. We are seeing a low kick going to land. He is going to flinch this turn. We see the knockoff land onto the sudo on the Kangaskhan. And that is going to be Game 3 won by Kamatashi, making the series 2-1 in the favor of Cam.